Canon ImageRUNNER Advance Basic Copy. Select the copy option. To select color, you can choose select color and you'll see that you have an option of auto color and also full color. When you choose the auto color, it does know the difference between the black and white and color and will count the black and white as black and white, the color as color. When you choose full color, it will choose every page and count it as full color. Copy ratio is your reducing and enlarging. Legal to letter, 78%. You can plus or minus to reduce or enlarge a little bit, or use the keypad to type in a percentage. Select paper is on auto. To select a specific tray, go under select paper. You can choose letter, tray 1, 2, 3, or 4. Reset is always going to take you back to your defaults. So when you need to clear everything out, hit reset. Over here on the left is finishing. Right now it's defaulted to collate. If you would like to group where all page 1s come out first, all page 2s, then 3s. And you also have the staple function, and you would hit next. It will default to the upper left hand corner. You also have the other 3 other corners that you can choose from. You can choose double staple on the left and double staple on the right side of the paper. Right now for copying, it's defaulted to single-sided. If you would like double-sided, choose two-sided, and your options are 2 singles to a double, double to double. You can even take a double back to 2 singles. The option here for book to two-sided, you would lay the book on the glass, and there's an 8.5 by 11 dash in the middle. You would line the seam up, and what that does is it'll cut the right side first and then the left side second and bring it out on a double-sided sheet of paper. Density, lighter or darker. You also have an auto tab, and what that will do is that will help alleviate the background shadowing you get when you copy from colored paper. It will also help eliminate the bleed through when you're doing thin paper as well. Text photo, it's defaulted to text photo, but you can also choose your other options of map, printed image, photo, or text. For example, when you're doing a license, photo printout will crisp up the image. And for all these selections, you will hit OK afterwards. You do have an interrupt button as well, and what that means is if you're making a large amount of copies and you hit the interrupt button, that will stop the copying. You can make a couple copies, and then just make sure to hit the interrupt button afterward to continue and finish that large job. Over here on the right, a couple of quick buttons is your reset. Again, that's going to take you back to your defaults. You also have a little C button, which if you were to go in and choose a couple of different options and then accidentally choose 55, the little C will clear out the number as well. And then to get back to your main menu to choose other options, select the main menu. Basic Scan ImageRUNNER Advance. Scan and send, and you will notice here on the left there is an address book. What you can do is you can store email and folders, destinations in here. The way that you do that is through Register Edit, Register New Destination, and then you would choose the email, and then you would go about putting the person's name. And then you touch the email address and you could enter their email address and hit OK. To go back to your main screen, just close out and then hit cancel. Over here on the right are your different options. So right now this is defaulted to scan in color and also black and white. If you would like to choose a different setting, just touch. You will have your auto color black, and you will also have your option of black and white. Right now it's set for 300 by 300 DPI. To adjust that, you can go up 400 by 400 or 600 by 600, and you can also go all the way down to 100 by 100. 300 by 300 DPI on the Canon is the most common used. Auto size, it's going to auto detect, but you can also go under auto size and choose the area that you want to scan on the glass, or you can go as far as under custom. You are able to put in, for example, a 4x6 photo, put it face down on the glass, and then you could type in the 4 inches or the 6 inches by 4 inches, and then it would only scan that area of the glass and then select OK. PDF compact. Right now this is what it is defaulted to. You also have the option of JPEG, which is good for images, TIFF, and you can also go under PDF and choose OCR, which stands for Optical Character Recognition, which makes the text searchable. What that will do is when you scan it to your computer and open it up, there will be a search box at the top. You type a word in and it will highlight it throughout that document. Another option that you have under the format is called Divide into Pages. So right now, if that is not turned on, you put in 10 pages, it scans it to your email in the form of one document 10 pages long. Choose Divide into Pages, and it will be 10 separate attachments, 1 page apiece. And then again, you would choose OK. Your next option here is two-sided. So if you have a document that's going through the feeder that is two-sided or off the glass, select two-sided. This is just asking you how the lettering is, if it's book type or calendar type, and then it will scan both sides. The other option that you do have is file name. Touch the file name, and this is where you can choose to name the file before you scan it to your email. And then again, you would hit OK. Faxing on the Canon Advance. Select your fax option, and if you have the phone number saved in your address book, select the address book, choose the name, hit OK, and then hit Start. If it is a two-sided option, you do have the option here, two-sided, that will scan and fax both sides and then send them as single-sided. To add an address, to add a phone number to the address book, select Address Book, follow the path, other options, register edit, register new destination, select your fax option, choose the name. We'll just type in Loffler, hit OK, and then you would hit Next, and then you would type in the phone number, 925. Let's clear that out. 952-925-6801. Select OK, and then you will now have it saved in your address book. Printing to a Canon device. Open your document, select File, select the print option, and then make sure that you have the correct machine chosen. Under Printer Properties is where you're going to make your different selections. Right here is where you have the one-sided to two-sided. Right now it's defaulted to single-sided. You can choose the two-sided option or for booklet printing. You also have the option for finishing, which right now it's defaulted to collate, but this is where you will also choose your grouping and your staple and collate. Another function here is your color mode. Right now it's defaulted to black and white, but you can choose color or auto color. Over here in the left-hand corner, this is choosing to show the display of the machine, where you can choose different paper trays, or you could choose the picture of the document, which will show you what options you have selected. For example, right now it's one-sided. You go and select a two-sided, it will show you that that document is now two-sided. Once you have all your settings set, you can hit OK and then select the final print option. Retrieving a secure print job on the Canon Advance. You would select the option Secure Print, and then you will notice that your job appears here. You can also, if there's multiple jobs in here, you can identify it by your username. It will default the username of your computer. You select the job, you hit Secure Print, and then you would type in the code that you gave it. You would hit OK, and then it will print out the job. Once it prints out the job, it deletes it from the Secure Print queue. Printing to the mailbox on the Canon Advance. Open your document, make sure that you have the correct copy or printer selected, printer properties, go to your output method, select store. It will just alert you that it's changing routes. Select yes, and then this is where you can select your mailbox. Choose the mailbox you would like to send the document to. If you would like, you can enter the name here at the top, or you can just choose to use the file name that it's already saved as. Then you select OK, make sure to hit OK, and then your last print button. Printing a document from a Canon mailbox. You will choose the option Access Stored Files, select Mailbox, and then choose the mailbox number that you sent the document. Select the document of your choice. Then you would select Print. Once you select Print, it will give you a couple options. You can choose to delete that file after printing, and you can also go under Change Print Settings, and that's where you can make your changes as far as finishing and two-sided. If you would like more options than that, would select the options. Otherwise, you would just make the selection, type in the amount of copies you would like, and hit Start Printing.